Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Libra, hi. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We are doing a general card reading for you for the time frame of August the 4th to the 29th of 2025. Libra, in order to see the full general card reading, you will have to consider becoming a Patreon member. I have on my Patreon page two tiers. There's the Key membership tier and the Lotus membership tier. Both of them, you would be able to, either one, you'd be able to see the extended reading for the general card reading. Regarding my YouTube page, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. And please subscribe because once I get to 1,000 subscribers or more, I'll be able to open up a membership page and offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. There's a lot I would love to bring to the channel. So with your help, I am very sure that we can get there. Also, regarding my YouTube page, please consider leaving comments. I would really like to know if the readings have been beneficial for you. Okay, so I guess that's all that needs to be said. We are now going to get into your reading, Libra, for the time frame of August the 4th to the 29th of 2025. So general card reading. Let's see what is going on for you, Libra. And we have, okay, the 10 of Wands. Interesting. So Libra, it seems, honestly, it really seems like it's interesting how the energies are coming through with the 10 of Wands. It's like you are finishing, trying to accomplish an understanding, or you're wrapping it up, you're almost to the conclusion, is what I'm feeling. You're about to lay down these particular burdens. Something has been a bit stressful or belaboring on you, and it's not, what I'm hearing is it's not necessarily without its merits, because you've gained a lot of experience by going through this journey on whatever capacity of your life you've been on. Some of this is not necessarily certain aspects of experience you initially wanted to gain, is what I'm hearing, but you became privy to certain aspects of experience nevertheless, whether it came about in a negative way or a positive way. It is a certain aspect of experience that will profit you much moving forward. So you had to conclude something, whether that's in a family dynamic, a business dynamic, could be in a relationship dynamic, whatever the situation is for you. And it got to a place where it's getting tiring, and it's like you're looking forward to it ending. And I do sense you're like nearing the end, or you're about to make the conclusion of this. And I sense part of this conclusion is because of your efforts. You yourself as well, even though some of you could have been like a contractual thing, but you yourself have recognized that it is time for this situation to end or conclude. and that there needs to be this shift happening now. You are ready to lay down and finish up, just conclude with this particular burden. Further clarification, yeah, the Page of Cups. It's time now to give back to yourself a certain aspect of opportunity, a certain aspect of relief. Okay, with the Page of Cups, this is something that you believe one that you are well deserving of better now, most definitely. Well, it's not like you weren't always like deserving. Okay, you were, but this is you taking initiative in a situation whereby I deserve better, and you are no longer going to be belaboring in certain aspects anymore. You're concluding it. You're putting an end to it. For some of you, this is like an offer of very promising, loving interests that's coming your way to offer you an opportunity or a collaboration. Could be a family dynamic as well. I'm hearing for some of you. It could just be a very strong vested interest by someone who sees your quality, your merit, your worth. Like they see you as the talent, the gift, it's like there's a special kind of what I'm hearing. It's almost like you know what's coming to me is like a diamond that was formed under pressure, and you're just glowing because you finished something that just was it had a level of pressure, and someone is seeing you, or a group or a collaboration or whatever situation is seeing that you went through that, and this is just making you, they're just loving the type of person you are, that you went through that, you accomplished, and you're ready to move on. And so certain aspects, for some of you, there's this offer of love that's coming your way that is very endearing, very appreciative of who you are, what you've become, in whatever aspects. But also the other side of this, for some of you, this is you finally offering that cup of love for yourself, taking charge of your life and deciding, you know what, I am done with this. I am now moving on. Further clarification, yeah, see what I mean? The Three of Swords. So this is you also kind of like allowing yourself to now rise and heal and stop the pain in certain respects in your life. Some of you, it's like pain doesn't necessarily mean like pain, but it's the longevity could have been very, 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 very stressful in certain respects. But it's like you're putting that down now. Okay, you're putting yourself first with the Page of Cups. You're healing. You're giving your heart an opportunity now to heal, to rise up from what you went through. Okay, and what you went through could have been 10 months, 10 years. Okay, in whatever capacity this is, but the cycle is now ending, and you're setting a reprieve up for yourself, or an offer of reprieve is being offered to you to move on, to fully translate your life, move in a better direction, or a more elevated capacity, and whatever that you might have been in. You could be still in the same institution, and you're just rising up to a much more prominent role, much more easier, relaxed way. Some of you, it's just moving on, going through a different understanding, focusing on what you really want to do, after you've garnered or gained everything that could be, accomplished through this 10 of Wands that you had to go through. But now you're moving forward, and it is because of that moving forward, that now, like, putting the light on you in your life, that is going to cause your heart to heal and get away from this, the pain, the suffering in certain respects that you endured. Okay, so the healing is what I'm hearing. Aspects of kind of faith in yourself, kind of, there's this healing of belief in betterment for you that's coming about, this healing in self-esteem and a few other things. But it's this Three of Swords is now time to address it, and in you putting yourself first, And this capacity is a part of that healing journey, a part of that evolution that you're about to go on in the general aspect of things. Further insight into that line, yeah, house. So some of you might have been toiling, laboring towards an investment for your own. Could have been a house, could have been a new way of living or dwelling, a lifestyle, a collaboration with family or friends, whatever the situation is. It was something prominent that you were working towards. It's an elevation in your capacities, like I said, whatever the situation is, and it is the reward that everything was worth it. Like you endured what you had to go through, the good, the bad, and everything in between, because it further establishes you to move forward in the goal that you had. It could be real estate, okay? For some of you, it could be enough money to invest and start your own business or something like that. But whatever it is, it's very secure, it's very comfortable, and you're going to make the most of this substantive foundation you've forged, you've fought for, you've worked towards in your life. The healing is going to start in a very nice way regarding that. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, there we go. The Nine of Pentacles. This is from your efforts. This is from your investment. This is from your sacrifices, everything that you had to go through. Now it's time to focus on you, your loved ones, what's important to you. It's you finally getting your freedom in your life. And again, that's what the Nine of Pentacles literally is. It is that independent, literal freedom. Come and go as you please, travel as you please. Set your own calendar, your own time frame, your own work capacities. You can work with varying others if you want to, or you can just be by yourself. You can help other like family, friends, whatever you can support, and still have more than enough in the bank. See, this is literally, I'm trying to get the card here. It's literally almost like the opposite of the vibes. You see, because the Ten of Wands is something intense, laboring for a set amount of time to get through towards a goal, and sometimes it can be burdensome, okay? But it's like finally it's like the end of that, and you're liberated, and it's almost like you're the fruits of your labor in a certain capacity, and now you're free to go with your experience, to go with your skill, to go with your craft. This is the Nine of Pentacles. You are the talent. You are the capability. You are the investor. You are being paid what you're worth. Okay? You're being taken care of and respected. You are independent. You are not beholden to any particular institution or someone or whatever. You can choose, and it's not going to affect anything with regards to your well-being, whichever way you choose. You can now stand firm on this good foundation. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, there you go. The Empress. This is you. All the work, all the effort, like everything I said, is not in vain at all. Whatever that, which you work towards to get this established understanding in your life, it is so worth it. And some of you're about to finish this in that regard. So this is literally telling you it's totally worth it. Okay, and you're healing, again, because you had to go through some stuff and did affect you in certain ways, but the healing has started. Okay, and the Empress is coming through. Some of you may want to start a family. There's now progression towards that, or seek a relationship in some way. Now you can start that. Or some of you want to start your own business, get your notoriety out there. Some of you want fame. Some of you want love in certain respects. Some of you want whatever your dreams and your lifestyle. Okay, now it's coming about. It is manifesting now through the Empress. Okay, it's amazing. Further clarification. Yeah, see, Three of Cups, literal celebrations, literal victories. Some of you have very close friends who supported you all the way, or family members, or whatever the situation is. The collaborations, the efforts, the journey was worth it. Okay, now you get to bask in all that you've accomplished and all the rewards that comes of it. Do you notice the difference literally on these two lines? Three of Swords over there, Three of Cups over here. Okay, so the universe is telling you it was definitely worth it, even though it was kind of hard. Okay, but it's setting you up for more abundance, more freedom, more wealth, more love, more excitement in your life. You went through a drudgery. Okay, the Ten of of Wands is like going through that drudgery, okay? And yeah, it was something worth fighting for and accomplishing, and you're getting your just rewards, and it's really opening up your life into a more prominent direction that's more comfortable and exciting for you. Okay, further insight into that line. Yeah, there we go. The gift. Some of you, it definitely is a big offer. Some of you, it's opening up the door towards more manifestation of opportunities in your life. Some of you, this is someone or a family member, or could be a collaborative effort or an investment that came through finally in this gift that was meant for you upon the conclusion of this particular cycle, opening up to you to launch you forward. Okay, this could be a gift of partnership, investment, whatever situation is for you, but it is something that helps further launch you forward in the rationale, the purpose behind what you came out of, what you've concluded. Okay, so let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Five of Cups. No regrets. The universe saying don't look back. There's no regrets. Okay, don't focus on anything that you shoulda, coulda, woulda done differently. Maybe it would have, sped up the situation or whatever. No, what meant to happen had to happen. Okay, and the universe is saying focus on the golden cups in front of you. Now is the time, and we already have that with the Page of Cups. Focus on yourself right now. Okay, and what's important to you. The goal that you're in now. You're finally getting to move forward. Focus on that. Don't allow yourself to labor back in varying things that what's done is done in the past. Okay, sometimes we look back on certain journeys and we say to ourselves, maybe I could have done this, maybe I could have done that. You focus on the goal that you have now at hand and make the most of it. Further clarification. Yeah, Eight of Wands, because you're going to be very busy. While there's other people, and I'm sensing here, who may have not even stayed steadfast. Some people, the word steadfast, they were complacent and other things like that. And I'm sensing there's a level here whereby you almost have like a remorse in certain respects because you're going on, and maybe some people, other people or other institutions or whatever still has some time to go forth and whatever it is that they're dealing with. That's not your path. Okay, that's not your concern in that. I mean, if you help them in certain respects, and that's all well and good, but you cannot take on someone else's burdens and regrets in that regard. Focus on your goals, because some people, that's just how certain things were. Some people decided to move at a different pace. Okay, but you, with this eight of wands, you are the wands happening here. There's a lot of communication happening that requires your attention, your goals, your continued momentum. Now it's going really fast. Okay, there's a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth. It requires your attention. Okay, to make the most of this. Further clarification. Yeah, there you go. Four of Pentacles. You have to now reasonably discern how are you going to establish this business, this responsibility in the collaborative effort, or this newfound responsibility in this managerial post that you have, or something like expansive that requires, like, you are in a director type energy. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, you have to consider wisely where to put resources, finances, materials of sorts, like social communication, like the important people that need to be addressed or have in a more concerned measure when it comes to operating varying things. You have to put things into their proper place so that you are fully covered for what is expected of you and what you expect of yourself, to make the most of this. This is no time to look back and other things like that. This requires a lot of effort, is what I'm hearing, and sound judgment. Okay, and you're very capable of doing that. That's the reason why you want to be, this is the role you want to get into, more control of your life and the situation, your life, your business, or your role in some capacity, whatever situation is. And now it's going to require you to continue stepping forward into that that orchestrative role, okay? That is awesome advice in this regard. So let's see what the insight into that line is. And we have, yeah, imprisonment. There you go. See, because I saw some of you had some type of regret or looking at the past or involving some people or something like that. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean like someone's in jail or something. If that very well could be in certain respects. But it's like some people are still going through what they're going through, okay? And you can't do anything about that. They're on their own path. You can help them in varying whatever ways. You may have even helped them a part of your journey, okay? But because you're being elevated now, don't have this regret about, any shoulda, coulda, wouldas. This was meant to be, okay? Otherwise it wouldn't be, and your success, like if you continue to build your foundations of this success, you'll be able to help even more if you want, okay? But right now you're being asked to focus on your success, that other people, other institutions, whatever situation, they're on their path. They may take them a little bit longer or something like that. They may still feel imprisoned. They may still be going through some level of the wands energy, okay? But you're out and you don't need to take on that burden, okay? You can't afford to take on that burden right now. You have important things to focus on, okay? You could help where you can, but you cannot take on their path, like entirely. That's definitely for some of you. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the King of Swords, again with that focused energy. See, because you're going to have to, with this King of Swords, this is a incredible mental energy. He is strategizing his kingdom, making sure things are efficient, making sure things are productive, moving in the way that it's supposed to be, setting down the new protocols and procedures. He's dealing with varying different levels of authority and powers, okay, to make sure that the plans of action are underway, and done properly. This is a crazy amount of mental energy, okay, and this is what is required right now, okay. Further clarification. Yeah, the magician energy, because you are the talent. You are the experience. You have all the tools within you. You are the voice of reason. You are the voice capable of transmuting a thought into the physicality of this world. Okay? You are needed. And this is further confidence in you to know that the answers are in you. The capability is in you to perform this, to lead this kingdom towards the success that was meant to go to, okay? Further clarification. Yes, there you go. You're expanding right now, and your expansion requires your focus. Okay, Libra, 3 of Wands. Your expansion this is you. You are ready to expand. The ships are coming in, okay? It's the light of the new dawn, okay? Once the chariot and everything and stuff like that arrives, are you ready to jump on, and do you know the destination that you want to go? All of that takes, and who's involved in this? All of that takes a level of creativity, talent. It takes intellectual experience and strategy. It takes that focused bravery and courage to move forward now. Okay, this new path requires all that you are in order to further its success. Okay, Libra? Further insight into that line? Yeah. Message of concern. And I'm sensing this message of concern is from varying capacities. The pathway that you're on, the pathway of where you came from. There are messages, and you have to know, and also what's involved. There are things that require your attention. You have to focus. Okay? You have to focus on these very important things. So Libra, we are now going to jump into your extended, and your extended will be in on the Patreon page. 2 cards here. I hope to see you there. It really does help support the growth and development of the channel. Thus far, I hope the reading was beneficial for you, and I do hope to see you on my Patreon page. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, Libra, We're going to get into your extended now. Let's see what is going on. Please rewind back and cross-reference what was said as it relates to the extended. The extended, of course, is going to have the clarifications, the insight, the angel messages, all that good stuff. Let's see what else is happening. The moon energy. There we go. So the moon energy is coming through. You're going to be enlightened of some new things. There is clarity coming your way. Okay, where it felt like you were drowning in certain capacities, you're about to breathe again. Okay, and I sense that's slightly in part with the Three of Swords energy here and the the Ten of Wands energy there. The moon energy is coming through like as you continue to take that step forward, things continue to become clearer. Okay, this feeling of like, is this ever going to end and things be revealed? It's finally happening for you. Okay, amidst the howling of the wolves and everything and all the noise in your ear, it's finally going to be revealed. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, there we go. The Page of Wands, it's revealed. This is the opportunity, like I talked to you about. The Page of Cups is down here too. This is the opportunity being offered to you, or you finally having the opportunity to start your own thing, or you finally being able to engage in something that really brings you joy, really brings you passion, the collaborative effort, the elevation, the promotion, whatever the situation is for you, the new relationship, whatever it is for you. It is because you decided not to stand still, to keep on moving, to put one step in front of the other, that is making all this difference. And it's a fire that's going to encapsulate you. This is a very, very exciting time, okay? The momentum that you wanted, the opportunity that you wanted, finally manifesting, okay? The moon energy is saying, hey, continue. One step brings you closer. You're basically done. You're about to move into that new cycle. Page of Wands. Further clarification. Yeah, there we go. The sun. I can't make this up. With all of this success that's developing, this abundance and everything that's been developing, it's very clear. The start of it is right here. You're healing. You're coming from something that was just arduous. Libra, this is it. The sun, the happiest card in the deck, everything being worth it. Everything is being elevated up to the most happiest degree of prosperity and success. Finally, it's time for you to shine. Okay, and remember what I told you with the moon card, things will continue to be clear. When the sun comes out, everything is going to be clear. Okay, especially when this offer comes in, or however transformative energies that is for you in your situation. Okay, Libra. Let's see what further insight into that line has to say. We have, yeah, concern. There we go. So a concern coming through here. Maybe should I take the opportunity? What will happen if I take the opportunity and you might have to leave certain people behind? Will I be able to produce? Will I be able to perform? Okay, don't let these, and you have that vibe over here as well. Okay, in certain areas, and we spoke about it. Don't let. Listen, Libra, don't second guess yourself. Don't trip yourself up. Don't self-sabotage now. Okay? This is what you've been working for. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been building for. This is what you've been planning for. Okay? It is your path. You have to focus on you. The Page of Cups was there. The Page of Wands that you have to focus on you. If you're leaving certain people behind, you're no good if you're in the doldrums just like them. You're no good if everybody's suffering and no one is in a better place to help later on down the line. This is your opportunity, Libra. Okay? Let's see what else is happening. And we have, yeah, the world. See, literally, this is your opportunity. It is your moment. Coming from right here, going to this line, remember, we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups there. We had, I think you had the Gift there. You have the Empress there. This is that abundant energy. This is, you're finally graduated. You're finally ready to become more. You're finally ready to elevate. You're finally ready to move on. You're finally ready to enter that new cycle that we spoke of. More cycle of abundance, a better foundation. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be literally relocating. I mean, that corresponds with the house as well. We had it over there. Okay? This is your time to finally advance in life. You've been still and going through and suffering and dealing with long enough, whatever that was over there. You're finally out. It's time for you to move forward. Okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, there we go. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like, it's that lifestyle that you want. It's being able to support yourself. You support your loved ones, support a relationship, support a family, support your nuclear family just as well as supporting your external family, whatever the situation is. Being able to support your children, being able to support a lifestyle that really brings joy and comfort to everyone involved, especially. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.